the pick from Temple. Morrill against Cardile. He knocks it away. It's on the turf. Morrill slips. And the first half ends. Oh, you like offense and some violent pendulum swings. You got it. Yale jumped out to a 10-1 lead. Overtime. And Yale, the only team to beat Penn State this year. And they open. Lays it back to Kotler. Now Tevlin. Dodge from the alley. Tevlin inside. He scores. Last 5 games in this NCAA tournament. We're down to overtime. Here's our series. He's got 2 goals already. Making a hat-trick for the face-off, man. Out of Canada, 3rd-team All-American. Spillane, Dylan Foles. That's a save by Tommy Wright. Sessa to the crease. Trainer gets a pick. Now Willow tying up, goes down. And I said, you've got to match Yale's intensity during the game on the field, but also from the sideline. By Yale, now Eschbach. Shot on Chris Hogan, who plays football for the Panthers now. Jackson Morrill. Second all-time in points. Come back. Has had a record-setting junior campaign. Which continues with a goal to make it 15-11. O'Keefe. Same Star. I'm not sure Star saw it coming. Penn State scores. The Canadian Jack Kelly. Amens will orchestrate. Behind the back pass to Folds. Folds gears and scores. Call the cue. That's that man-up unit.
All focus on that right hand. It almost feels like you're holding a bench press right above your chest, and you got a lot of weight on it. You just got to hold it there. So it's a really tough spot to be in. I think Penn State's doing a better job of wearing TD down, but I'd like to see them try to keep him on the field a little bit more. I mean, I'm not sure why TD sat out for a faceoff, but you got to imagine that he's tired. He's taking a ton of faceoffs. And if Arceri handles the ball well, can win the face-off, try to keep him on a little bit, try to make him chase him around.
Yeah, and how much do you think this impacts in regards to the winner of this game in Monday with the quick turnaround?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like, you know, both these guys are going to be fatigued by the time Monday rolls around. And here we go again with another long one. Another long face-off.
This is a grind. And you talked about the weightlifting. Got to break the news. Anish Shroff, when he goes to the gym, wears weightlifting gloves.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Are you kidding me? I don't like getting calluses on my hands, Trevor. Erlin wins the faceoff. Yeah, I wear weightlifting gloves. What do you want? Eschbach shoots and scores, and Yale has a 4-goal lead. Look at the way he directs traffic. He's waiting on a double now. His eyes are up. Waiting for the slide. It's not coming. Finds Malone, who hits the crossbar. It'll be Penn. Spillane against Eschbach. Skip pass. Folds. Shooting low. Climbing the mountain. Sometimes you get close, but you've expended so much energy to get up the mountain. There's Kropp. Trail check. Picked up by Sabia. Virginia and Penn State have not played since 2004. Yale capitalizes. Brandau again.
He won a national title. He's accustomed to the big stage. Yale's been the hunted all season. Fox gets the look he wants. Starr denies it, and then Brandau, who was injured earlier in this half, we didn't think he would return.
To develop confidence and chemistry. Never put too much pressure on him or weight. And
Erlin wins the face-off. Shot is scored from the wing. Brandau, and it's 1913. And there's a Renaissance painting by Da Vinci called Ginevra de Benci. It looks nurse the clock with a 6-goal lead.
you can't stop playing. We've learned that this year with the shot clock.
Now the challenge in coming back against Yale, Kark, though, is T.D. Erlin.
Yeah, I mean, are you going to see a run like we saw from P.D. LaSalle where he won 7 straight faceoffs?
Brandau on the inside. That's 20 for Yale. And the freshman on the game's biggest stage with 6 goals. Yale, Kark, though, is T.D. Erlin.
Yeah, I mean, are you going to see a run like we saw from P.D. LaSalle where he won 7 straight faceoffs?
Brandau on the inside. That's 20 for Yale. And the freshman on the game's biggest stage with 6.
それ前左へ48フライ完了しました。48からトップ33ショット。成功です。スコア2対0で2点リードです。
13. Yale gives it up. Penn State has lost only 1 game this season, and that was to Yale. Ament. Nittany Lions not going away. It's 20-14. Go back to that. Piece, and he has been 125 points now this season. Only Lyle Thompson, the Albany great, with more in a single season.
Unbelievable. And he's just as good of a kid, man. I'm telling you, spending time with him, his personality is infectious, his love for the game. And this Penn State team, regardless of what happens today, they will be an absolute bear to deal with, because the only guy on offense that's leaving is Nick Spillane and Kevin Hill.
And now they have a taste of this stage, Kark, and you know experience matters.
Certainly does.
Nice.
Blue Bloods, and frankly, until this season, they hadn't won anything.
Now, there's something different about this Penn State movement, this pandemonium, so to speak, with their new stadium.
Who else? Brandau. 7 goals for the freshman.
Behind the cage, you want to teach your crease men to continue to work together and always be active, but they want to take an active role being up top. Another advantage of the 2-2-2 offense, when the ball's behind, all the defenders have to turn their heads completely around to see the ball, and that gives your crease men and up top middies a chance to set some picks for one another, and it also clears out a ton of room for your attackman to dodge if you have a great dodging attackman. That's our 2-minute coach for today. Good luck this season.
Now, there's something different about this Penn State movement. This pandemonium, so to speak, with their new stadium.
Who else? Brandow.
Happy with their defensive performance. And then last week, look, Penn in my eyes is a top 4 team. I thought the bracketing was not really fair. I think Yale and Penn are 2 of the top 4 teams in the country, and they just happen to meet in the quarters.
Penn State into its 10-man ride. Goalie was out of the cage. Nittany Lions down 7.
Right, 10-1 lead that Yale started this game with. Just too much emotionally and physically for Penn State to rally from that kind of deficit.
Amen to Folds, who scores. It's 21-15. The single season State Yale ball. Path to the goal for Tevlin, who shoots it high. Yale 258 away from defending its championship in the final Monday against Virginia. Yale looking to go back-to-back. That hasn't been done since Duke in 2013 and 2014, as Andy Shea calls a timeout. Virginia last won a championship in 2011. First trip back to championship weekend. T.D. Erlin's taken 35 faceoffs today. This has been a track meet.
Maryland against BC, Boston College.
Yale with a 21-15 lead here. This Yale senior class, the winningest in program history, and a chance to make more history as the double team works on Sessa. Eli's will look to go back-to-back Monday afternoon. Now the legs betraying Penn State as Trainer fell.
These skirmishes.
The cage as Penn State will press out. Yale will just run clock. They turn it over. Spillane comes up with it. Folds ahead of the pack. Diving across the crease. The goal counts. It's 21-16.
And their attack play is just beyond excellent.
The scary part about Yale, on a day like today, they took 50-plus shots. They're shooting about 40%. If Yale is anywhere near 40%, that is a scary proposition. Spillane to Folds, who's going to finish with a 5-goal afternoon. Penn State 1, Yale 2, Virginia 6. It'll be Yale and Virginia in the final. Ament looking for O'Keefe one more time. The king is still the king. And they'll have a chance to defend their crown on Monday. Yale will look to go back-to-back. It'll be the Bulldogs and the Virginia Cavaliers, 1 p.m. Monday afternoon on ESPN2 for the national championship. It started with an avalanche. Yale opened the game on a 10-1 run. And Penn State clawed and clawed. Got to within 3 on multiple occasions.